Jimmy Carter is the happiest man because Jimmy Carter is considered a brilliant president by comparison. I mean, Jimmy Carter didn't let 21 million people come into our country without checks, without balance, without anything, from parts unknown, from parts of the world that nobody ever even...
Jimmy Carter is dead. Carter has died Sunday at the age of 100. And this is what Trump posted on Truth Social. I just heard about the news about the passing of President Jimmy Carter. Those of us who have been fortunate to have served as president understand this is a very exclusive club, and only we can relate to the enormous responsibility of leading the greatest nation in history. The challenges Jimmy faced as president came at the pivotal time for our country, and he did everything in his power to improve the lives of all Americans. For that, we all owe him a debt of gratitude. In a separate post, an hour later, Trump also wrote, President Jimmy Carter is dead at 100 years of age. While I strongly disagreed with him philosophically and politically, I also realized that he truly loved and respected our country and all it stands for. He worked hard to make America a better place. For that, I give him my highest respect. He was a truly good man, and of course, he will be greatly missed. He was also very consequential, far more than most presidents after he left the Oval Office. Warmest condolences from Melania and I to his wonderful family. So let's hear the news about that one.
And now we turn to CBS News political reporter Torian Small joining us now. Let's get right to how is President-elect Trump reacting to President Carter's death?
Yeah, Natalie, we're getting the first reaction from the incoming President Donald Trump. Just over 30 minutes ago, he took to his social media site, Truth Social, to write a statement that had really great reverence and respect, and most importantly, sympathy for the family of Jimmy Carter. In this statement, he said there should be deference for the office. He says this is a small club of the presidents. So he said the 38th president deserves nothing but respect and honor for his service to the country. This is, I have to say, a statement that comes in stark contrast to what the president said just on Jimmy Carter's 100th birthday in October. Then he mocked Jimmy Carter, saying that when it comes to his legacy, he's happy that Joe Biden is president because he feels that history will look better on his administration compared to that of Joe Biden's. But in this statement, though, I want to point out just one piece of it. He said the challenges Jimmy faced as president came at a pivotal time for our country, and as he did everything in his power to improve the lives of all Americans, for that we all owe him a debt of gratitude. So the President Trump there showing great respect for Jimmy Carter, though the two clearly did not see eye to eye before, Natalie.
Yeah. In his statement, Trump said that he did not agree with Jimmy Carter, but he also understands that Jimmy Carter was pivotal in America's future, and he pays his respect to Jimmy Carter that has died at the age of 100.
Torian, what lessons can current presidents learn from Jimmy Carter?
Well, it's about the lasting legacy, right? So as you know, he's passing on his 100th year of life. His legacy goes beyond of what just happened when he was in office. There will be probably a lot of parallels to how he left office compared to Joe Biden, but it's what he does or what he did after his passing. So we talked about the philanthropy. We talked about how he worked with families to help build homes for them. That's ultimately the legacy that the Carter family and the foundation is looking to promote, especially in his passing right now, Natalie.
And a lot of his accomplishments came after he left office. Can you speak about the post-presidency?
Yeah, that totally makes sense to me, because you're only in office, a president of the United States, for such a short period of time, only a couple of years, and you live for so long. He lived 100 years, so he had a lot of time after the presidency to do great things.
Yeah, I think probably one of the most relevant or consequential, although this happened toward the latter end, was that deal with the Panama Canal, turning back over to Panama. This is something that we've talked about recently because Donald Trump has talked about wanting to have the U.S. resume control or take back over control over that canal. As we talk about foreign policy and we look at, compare and contrast the styles of President Carter to Donald Trump, it is a clear, stark difference. Donald Trump has long been an advocate of having a more aggressive approach to foreign allies, but also to foreign nations in general. As he looks, as we compare, I should say, the two, that is ultimately one that will be top of mind because it is so recent that Donald Trump is looking to invoke and potentially reverse what Jimmy Carter has set there, the legacy of Jimmy Carter, which is, again, washing the U.S. hands of the canal so it can go back to control of Panama.
Yeah, we will see. We will see what Donald Trump will do over the next couple of years, if he actually can do better than Jimmy Carter did. And he apparently is very serious about the Panama Canal and defending the interest of Americans and Americans' businesses. We will see what happens. Let's look at what people are saying in the comments. Dang, he was able to see from the first jet flying to civil rights to the Apollo mission, computers, internet, cell phone. He was able to see so much. Yes. Jimmy Carter lived a long, long time. A veteran and good honest man who was always looking for ways to help his fellow men. Yes, I believe Jimmy Carter was a great man. He was a great president as well. What can future presidents learn from former President Jimmy Carter? Humanity and humility. I totally agree with this comment. He died at 100 with a great life. I'm 34 and I hope to hold my grandkids at half his age before I go sit in peace. Yes, I truly believe that the best thing you can do in life is having children and grandchildren and leave a legacy. Carter was a genuinely good human being. He used to build houses literally with his own hands for poor people. Yellow helmet and everything. Rest in peace, President Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter was a giver. He served his nation. Jimmy Carter was never a taker from his country. Yes, he was a true humanitarianist. He was a true humanitarian. He was a servant of the people. And it's impossible to match. Rest in peace. You just step into glory. Alleluia, they say. Alleluia. Rest in peace, President Jimmy Carter. Thanks for watching and staying with me. I hope you enjoyed this video with me today. Let me know what you think about Jimmy Carter and the Trump comments on Jimmy Carter in the comments below this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and click right there to watch the next video and I will see you there. Bye bye.